Yeah, it's hard. Because, you know why it's hard as well, yeah? Well, I would say, because we need one another. Like, we need community. But then we need to be individuals at the same time. So I think it's so hard to find the balance, because you don't want to walk around offending everyone that you actually check for and you want in your life, you know, and they hold value.
Where does the offense come though? Would you say that you doing what you do for you, that you're trying to offend, or you're offending someone?
No, definitely not. My intention for choosing me is never to, it's just about me. It's not to affect, but at the same time, I can take myself out of my shoes and I can see why someone may feel away, but that's not really my problem. Do you get what I'm saying? I think you have to question why you feel away.
100%, and I think that's what's never touched on, because at that point you know that they're in their feelings. At that point, they feel like you've done something wrong. So there's two people feeling a certain kind of way, and the question that needs to be asked is, why do you feel a certain kind of way? Probably mixed in with the honesty of what that answer is missing. So you don't actually get to a place to where you can get back to steady ground and progress. You stay stagnant, but then that also adds into, are these people supposed to be in your life? Have you shifted to a place beyond them and they are trying to tell you without telling you, don't leave me, don't leave me? It's deep, because it's all a part of the process of moving on, death, life, progression. And some people just don't want to be left behind, but won't tell you that. And you know what it all comes down to? For the most part, people don't want to be left behind. People want you to stay with them. If you think about it, when you get to the crux of it, is don't leave me. You hurt me, please. No, stop.
No, but if you get, sorry, not to, I hope I didn't cut you. But if you get to the crux of it, like if we're connected, we're connected. Time, space, distance changes.
We don't separate.
Nothing.
I ain't leaving you.
I've got family and friends that are abroad that we probably have a closer relationship and a connection than people that I can speak to every day here or see every week here. But someone abroad, it's do you get what I'm saying? It's valuable. It's connected. We have an intimate relationship.
100%.
So, you know, for me, it's a bit of a weird one, because, and it's true what you said, sorry, about people not actually getting to the honesty part, the root of it. Because, do you know what came up in my mind, yeah? Because, you know, birthday dinners, yeah? Just to think about, you know? Wait, I can't stand a birthday dinner right now.
Thanks, Rochelle.
No. No, I love them, yeah. But honestly, I remember. I love. What happened?
You can't stand a birthday.
No, I love celebrating my people, yeah. But I know. No, I
do. My actual people.
Yeah, my people. Like my people. If you invite, not just random.
You know, I said that, Jay. Ego. But
the
I'm not celebrating your ego, but you're going.
I don't really find this happens with men, right? But I find it with women that, you know, if like you don't get to the birthday dinner.
Yeah,
we're not bridges no more, we're not family no more. And I'm like, and it really, and I hear you about the ego. Definitely, because they're not going to remember the 9 times you turn up at all the other birthdays. They'll forget they'll forget all of that and be vexed with the one time you don't turn up. And I think with the not turning up, I don't know what energy it brings up for them when you don't turn up. Not that you just didn't turn up. Not that you didn't just turn up, but you did let them know you couldn't come today or something cropped up. But I don't know what it brings up in that person when you specifically didn't turn up, or a couple people.
You done me so dirty.
Yeah, and I think if you really, I wish they would really get to the bottom of it, because it could be when you was younger, something happened when you was a child. People didn't turn up at your birthday, or a rejection feeling, an abandonment, and that's the root of it.
It's not feeling valued. They equate that to feeling valued.
But But for me, I would rather have that conversation. Do you get what I'm saying? I would rather have that layer of conversation. I felt abandoned when you obviously got the time and you're open to it, and you've actually done the internal work to figure out, well, that's not actually the problem. This is actually the problem, because these are just the external stuff.
They're the fruits.
Do you get what I'm saying? This is what comes after, like.
Yeah.
But what is the actual root of why? What do you associate?
And you know how we're talking right now, right? Usually, most times, it don't get here. So even when Dan obviously asks the question, you don't necessarily expect for it to go here.
Hello. That's what I'm thinking.
No,
but it's fine. It's good. It's
No,
natural.
but yeah.
No, I love a
It's
birthday.
natural.
I do love a birthday. Let me just clear that up.
No.
Stop getting no square. Don't try to please her.
Michelle has never missed one of my birthdays.
No.
Sorry to all her other friends. She's never missed one
It's
of
just,
mine.
but you know what? I just think I've had a bit of trauma with birthday.
Oh.
Yeah,
She's
but
never
she
missed
bring
it.
it up.
I didn't understand
it up.
it.
Question
Yes,
is,
I have.
Did she enjoy herself?
I have to. It's the pain that I can't stand at there.
It's true. If you ain't
But
done it, then
No, it's just the whole. No, it's not having the
For
money.
me,
It's just the
this-
whole. Why are we still here an hour later doing calculator?
Oh, right.
There's that. And there's that.
You see what it's
But
happening to
then,
though?
but then,
Man.
I have had a traumatic
We don't do
experience.
that, do we?
No, we're cool. But I have had traumatic experiences where, I couldn't turn up that day, like, and now
I'm sick.
You're trying, I'm been
sick.
well, like, and like people have dropped me out, like, because I've not, like,
Showed
I
up.
couldn't make it, but what about all the other times I've showed
But
up?
see,
for?
this is why you don't show up at all.
Like,
This is why you don't
it's
show
a
up.
lot.
This is why I don't
does
get
that mean that we're
respect.
really friends then? Because if that's what you're saying, it means for us to be friends. For me to come to every birthday dinner.
And then what
Then
about throughout the
we
year?
can't
What
really
about-
be friends.
Well, what about the rest of the year? Like, what about? I don't know. Like, is there any consideration?
What about
But
when
this
you
is
was
why
in the
you
depths
just
of hell and I
Yeah.
helped you?
Yeah, but this is why you've got to just put yourself first, because the moment you slip up in someone's eyes,
You're
they'll
gone.
drop you off,
You're gone.
drop you out.
Out of here.
So-
I'm telling you.
I don't know.
I'm telling you because, see, look, you see, for me, it all ties into like things as simple as, are you okay? And you know how I'm always telling you when you ask me, oh yeah, are you this? I'm like, Josh,
You're on it.
Josh, like,
Like, you're like, well, I don't really.
I don't know. No.
I don't know if I'm a 2-letter word.
Yeah.
More of this.
But it's
Not I'm cool.
but
Every
it's
minute,
true
I'm
though.
cool.
And this is why I kind of say I use me and my character as a tool to see the fuckery and the fakery that comes from others. Because it's them simple things like, how are you? And they tell you, I'm good, I'm okay. I'm like, you're a liar. And I know you are. But I'm not here to burst the bubble. I'm just not gonna really be around you like that. I'm gonna be around dropping these truth bombs, and you're gonna be looking at me like, say, I'm the issue, when really I'm the one who's facing my issues and trying to have these convos with you, so you can feel like you can speak. This is what ties into me saying like, don't invite me, or when it is your birthday, I don't want to come. Because I don't want to celebrate your ego. I don't want to reinforce this shit for another year. And then we come back next year and we're celebrating your fuckery again. But it's the truth,
It's not adding
though.
up to me though. It's not adding up. You've got the person who you can't have a conversation with about how you are is the same person that will get upset about you not attending their birthday. That means it's not making sense.
It never
to me.
adds up, Dan. It never adds up.
And that's,
But no, but then they can't be like your good friend then, your close friend.
No, but see,
Because how I used and open up to select people, and those are the select people. Even if they weren't there, it wouldn't bother me. But do you know what I mean?
but those ain't necessarily friends. So like, I've moved beyond the friend title. I don't think it means much. Like, I feel like with the journey that you find yourself on and the individuals that you attract and the people that are still in your life, I'd say that's tribe.